Yeah, okay. If you would like to reply, he's welcome to, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Lorraine.
Can my lawyer answer first? And then, pwede ba yun?
Is it okay if you
Mr. Chair, I don't think lawyers are allowed to make any statements in this committee.
but yes, that's very true. You know, they're supposed to be coaching only the witness.
But I'm the lawyer, Mr. Chair, of SMNI, not just a lawyer of Dr. Badoy, Mr. Chair.
Well, Mr. Chair,
Yes,
what
but
is
the
the
question
relationship then? Mr. Chair.
Specifically addressed to Ms. Lorraine.
Okay,
So, Ms. Lorraine, please reply.
First of all, Mr. Chair, I promise to bring back to have the details retrieved by my staff so that I will know exactly what the Honorable Abante is what he's referring to. But I do know the congressman, and I remember that when I was still at the anti-FLCAC, we went to his office and we gave him a briefer about the CPP, NPA, NDF infiltration in government, and if there were instances when we would criticize him, it was because of his support of the CPP, NPA, NDF party list. That is all, Mr. Chair.
Are you sure that I am supporting? Now you're again telling us fake news. How sure are you, Mr. Chair, that I am supporting?
Mr. Chair.
How sure are you that I'm supporting?
Mr. Chair, yung mga binibitawan ko sa show namin, sa program namin sa SMNI, nanggagaling po yon sa mga former cadres ng CPP, NPA, NDF. At sila yung nagpapaliwanag sa amin kung bakit ito tumagal ng ganito katagal. At hindi lang po yon dahil sa CPP, NPA, NDF, kung hindi dahil sa mga alliances, minsan conscious, minsan hindi witting. Minsan unwitting, minsan willful siya.
Mr. Chair,
Mr.
when
Chair.
I was the minority leader, I was even red-tagged by the NTF-LCAC, and she was at that time the undersecretary. I was red-tagged. I do not just have the evidence right now, but I'm going to show you later on, or when we have the next meeting here. So ang sinasabi ko lang dito, Mr. Chair, is this. Mukhang sanay ang mga anchors ng SMNI sa mga fake news. Pangit yun. That is, you know what you're doing? That is, you're doing it intentionally. You're doing it deliberately. And that is what I'd like to tell now in this committee. Now, the question that I would like to ask the MTCRB and the NTEC would be this. Now, of course, I heard that this morning that you say that there are some violations. So what should be your recommendation to the SMNI then, Mr. Chair? To the MTSCB.
Yes, sir. We are conducting an investigation also, and we have asked them to appear before us, and it's scheduled for this Thursday, the hearing with the entity concerned, SMNI and their producers of the Bayan, the second Laban kasama ang bayan. Yes.
So after the investigation, Mr. Chair, that you're going to give us the report of the investigation, this committee?
We can provide the committee with the whatever would be the findings, the resolution we have.
You do not have any recommendation yet, Mr.
Not
Chair.
yet, Your Honor.
How about the NTC? I'd like to ask the NTC, Mr. Chair, about that.
He is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As we have reported earlier, the NTC has a pending administrative case against the SMNI. It has already been heard, and the same is for decision already to be issued by the NTC, Your Honor.
Ang problema kasi, Mr. Chair, kapag mayroong ganyan mga fake news na yan, yung mga tao na naniniwala sa kanila, baka biglang gumawa yan ng gulo. O baka biglang gumawa sa akin ng anuman na ayaw ko. That's the reason why sana, maging careful kayo. Hindi naman kayo militar. Hindi naman kayo Philippine National Police. O, mga broadcaster din kayo. Dapat totoo ang sinasabi nyo dito. At dito rin sa committee ito. Totoo dapat ang sinasabi ninyo. The fact that you accused me of being a cadre of the communists, there's an evidence about that, Mr. Chair. That is what I would like to say. And I am a witness because I am also a victim. If there's any congressman here who is with the majority, who is the victim of your fake news, It is Benny Abante, a good friend and not roommate of Attorney Suplico.
Mr. Chair, may I respond?
Thank you
please?
very much, Honorable Abante. Yes, Mr. Rain.
Yeah. How do I say this? Mr. Chair, ang unang-una sa lahat, humihingi ako ng paumanhin kay Congressman Abante. Hindi po ganun yung intent na manakit. Hindi po yon. Ang intent talaga dito, tapusin na yung CPP, NPA, NDF, napakatagal na. Ito na yung pinakamatagal na insurgency sa buong mundo. So, I want to respond also to Congressman Abante when he used the word red tagging because there is no such thing. That word was made up by the CPP, NPA, NDF, and it is a tool that they use to silence those of us who speak the truth about them. And in fact, our courts, all the way up to the Supreme Court, have already ruled very clearly that there is no danger to life, liberty, and security when you're identified as a member of the CPP, NPA. And if pwede po kong ibigay yung dokumento na yun po, Mr. Chair, yung mga rulings ng Court of Appeals, ng Regional Trial Court, kasi nga po sa unang sinabi ko, sa laban na ito, niyakap na namin ang mga banta, ang mga kaso para patahimikin kami.
Mr.
Pero
Chair,
hindi po
may I
namin
interject,
intent
please?
ang
Si
saktan.
Honorable
Yes.
Benny Abante has the floor.
Okay.
Ako'y nagpapasalamat siya nag-apologize dito. Pero ang gusto kong marinig dito, Mr. Chair, is this. What you did and what you are doing is offensive and deliberate, and that you have endangered even my own life. You have. And you are hiding the cloak of the powers that be.
Mr. Chair, can I?
May I respond?
Yes. Attorney,
Mr. Chair,
Mr. Rain, may tanong po ako.
I am not
Please state,
angry.
yes.
I am just dynamic and passionate.
CPP, NDF controversy at yung kanilang rule. Kaya, anong koneksyon ng sabihin nyo na si Kong Abante ay cuddler sa kagustuhan yung ihinto na yan? Anong relasyon? May I know?
So sir, ang turo sa amin ng mga former cadres na kung kaya't pinaniniwalaan namin ay dati silang kasapi ng organisasyon na ito at mga matataas na ranggo sila. Kasama dito ang security cluster, intelligence cluster, AFP, PNP. So bakit namin sinasabi na why do we need to name yung mga kaibigan ng CPP, NPA, NDF? Kasi po doon tayo nasaktan yung pag-co-op nila ng mga, minsan pa nga maraming beses inosente. As I said earlier, ako graduate ng UP, ganun din ako, sir. Matagal akong nagde-defend sa kanila.
Opo.
Kasi magaling
Okay,
sila.
so
Yeah.
ano ang relasyon? How do you end it? By making an accusation
No.
and now the Honorable Abante is categorically saying he is not.
No, sir.
And it is, then how do you end something like that? Every time na may marinig ka, you will make that blatant accusation?
No, sir. Very, very important when you name and when you identify that you stand on solid ground. Pag sinabi mo na ito ay miyembro ng CPP, NPA, NDF,
No.
to answer your question, how do we end?
Yeah,
How does that end?
by saying that Congressman Abante is a cuddler. That's what you
Mr.
said. Then your
Mr.
first
Chair.
response was you want to end it. That's why you had to
Yeah.
do it.
Mr. Chair,
My question, I cannot see the relationship of that
Right.
statement. How does that work?
Mr.
How
Chair,
do-
can I
how do-
just say something here
Yes.
before you
Yeah.
answer? Because of your accusation, no? Ano sabi ni Pastor Apollo Quiboloy sa akin? Ito, ikundin nga ninyo ang gawa ng CPP, NPA, NDF. Ito na ang gawa ng NPA na armed group. Pag hindi ninyo makundina yan, Mayor Magalong at Congressman Abante, hindi red tagging ito. Kasabwat kayo at nagtaksil kayo sa taong bayan. Now, tanong, saan nakuha ni Pastor Paulo Quiboloy? Saan yan nakuha? Sa inyo.
Pwede ko pong sagutin, Mr.
Yes.
Chair. So,
Please. That's a good question. Yes.
yes,
Mr.
it's a
Ray.
very good question. So, Mr. Chair, ang sagot po doon, ang tinuro sa amin ng mga kadre, mga dating kasapi dyan, parang gold standard ng CPP, NPA, NDF yung magkondena kasi bawal sa kanilang konstitusyon yon. So, gold standard yon para ma-identify mo. So, to move forward to Congressman Abante's question, anong koneksyon niya dito, di ba? Anong koneksyon niya? So, ang turo sa amin, kaya ito tumagal kasi co-opted. Hindi mo alam na na you are already defending and aligning with the CPP, NPA, NDF, and how it ends is at the end of it all, kasi Mr. Chair, is propaganda to recruit our children. Yes, sir. Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair.
Yung sinabi nyo, binitawan yung salta, tapos hindi po tama.
Okay.
Hindi ba ho nakakaawa yung naakusan?
Yeah. Mr. Chair, can I answer?
Yes, please.
Answer. So, ang pagkakaalala ko, hindi ko alam masyado yung details ngayon, pero ang pagkakaalala ko, yung kung bakit nasabi yon tungkol kay Congressman Benny-Abante ay dahil merong final na bill ang CPP, NPA, NDF party list at isa siya sa nagko-author. So ang turo sa amin, no, ang turo sa amin ng mga kadre at saka ng intelligence sector, mga AFP, PNP, ito yung kung bakit tumatagal na nagagamit yung mga totoong kongresista natin, yung mga totoong nagmamahal sa bayan as cover.
Pwede ko malaman, sino po ang kongresista nag-file ng bill na gano'n at nag-co-author siya? Are you referring to any block in Congress?
The Makabayan Block, Mr. Chair, that is the official stand of the NTF-ELCAC, that the Makabayan Block is a front of the CPP, NPA, NDF. Official stand.
Anong bill po yun, Mr. Chair?
Ano pong bill yun?
Po.
Ano pong bill ang nag-co-author po siya? Sabi niyo
Mr.
nag-co-author po siya, kaya
Oo.
niyo inakusan. Ano pong bill yun?
Mr. Chair, pwede bang, yun ang hindi ko nga maalala, Mr. Chair. So kung pwede ba sa next meeting,
Okay.
sa next hearing,
Sige
dadalhin ko po, Mr.
Yan po
Chair.
yung tatanungin po natin, ha?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Salamat po sa inyo.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Okay. Sa sunod na hearing. Okay. The Honorable Paduano is, Honorable Paduano, sige po, kayo po muna magtanong bago si Congresswoman Stella Kimbo.
Anyway, Mr. Chairman, unahin ko lang, no, bago ko balikan si Madam Badoy, with regards to the issue that was raised by Congressman Abante. Kasi medyo may exigency to, Mr. Chairman, because the committee will maybe rule, no, on the franchise of SMNI. Now, dun sa NTC, NTRCB, saka sa KBP. KBP muna po. KBP, they withdraw their...
We were informed that they withdrew.
Okay. Now, but there is a pending case. There is a pending complaint with the KBP with regards to SMNI.
We received a copy of the complaint this morning also.
This morning also. Now, ako lang, Mr. Chairman, KBP, saka, kasi, Mr. Chairman, the alleged violation or complaint was filed on the period that SMNI is still accredited with member of the KBP. So, yung withdrawal ng KBP, actually, will not, with the SMNI with KBP, will not hold water with regards to this investigation. Now, kasi ang alleged violation or complaint was filed during the period na and was committed, allegedly committed, nung period na nasa KBP pa ang membership nila. So, Mr. Chairman, with the KBP, NTC, at saka yung NTRCB, can we get the commitment of MTRCB, KBP, and NTC? Kasi may exigency ito because that will also support and guide this committee with regards to your decision with regards to complaints that was filed. So can you, Mr. Chairman, can we get the commitment of the three agencies na not later than next week? May resolution na ba yan? Then please submit it to the committee.
Mr. Chair,
Man. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman,
Yeah, and then, sasagot.
Mr. Chairman may respond. May we be allowed to respond? First, the Honorable Congressman is correct that even with the withdrawal of Suarasu from KBP, the offenses committed while they are a member are still subject to investigation by KBP. As to the commitment, we have a procedure, Your Honors. We have to notify them of the complaint and ask them to respond. I referred the complaint to the Standards Authority this morning when it was received. And if we will follow the procedure, it will take at least 15 days because they have to be notified of the complaint and asked to respond in accordance with the due process procedures we have established.
So unification is 15 days.
That is
You
for
are given 15 days to reply.
to reply, Your Honor. That's correct, Your Honor.
Yan ba yung standard nyo?
Yes,
15 days.
uh,
So, Mr. Chairman, ang ano ko lang dito is question of exigency kasi yung issue about the complaint at the same time yung resolution ng KBP. Kaya, Mr. Chairman, with this communications decision investigation and aid of legislation, may we direct the NTC, the KBP, Mr. Chairman, to finish it, the resolution with regards to the complaint, not later than next week. Kasi pwede naman yan pala sa sulat, just like yung MTRC is 7, that is Thursday. Diba? May hearing yung Thursday. So, Friday, pwede na kayo mag-rule. Then Monday or Tuesday next week, pwede na yan.
Congressman, to Dr. Badoy. Dr. Badoy, your passion against the CPP-NPA is based on ideology.
Honestly, it's based on most likely being a mother.
Okay, but
That's the center part of it, but a human being, I guess.
yes,
See the
but other than
sufferings
that,
of our people.
I'm sure as